Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. I'm gonna play as the pilot because I want to, and I've been dancing around the pilot lately. I've been playing as the Marine, the Hunter, the Convict, the Robot. I think I've done a couple of runs recently as the Robot and Bullet even. I think I already said Robot twice. But I like the pilot. He's a good character. And I want to play as a pilot, so let's play as a freaking pilot, okay? And after the last run, I wanna get more, I wanna get strong. I wanna open some chests and get some items. It was actually kind of weird on the last run. We basically got nothing above B tier. Although actually, wait a minute, Big Boy itself is an A tier item, isn't it? So really what I should say is we picked up no guns above B tier. We didn't pick up any red or black level guns, but we did pick up the Big Boy. The thing is, Big Boy, I think it used to be, or it should be a green level item, but it was upgraded to red in AG&D, or maybe I have that backwards. Maybe it was red and now it's green. I actually cannot remember. World Ender says I should play as the Hunter because I have not played as the Hunter in a while. I have played as the Hunter a little bit recently, but admittedly the Hunter is probably one of my least favorite characters in the game, so I probably just, I just don't play her that often. You know, I'd rather play with the Marine than the Hunter. At least the Marine has a buff that's gonna benefit him for the entirety of the run, and he effectively has the crossbow in the ammo drop. As soon as you find a gun that you want to use, he can use it. And then just use a gun and then use the ammo drop and just get the ammo again. So it's kind of weird. I think the Marine is probably just straight up better than the Hunter. The Hunter does have the dog, of course, but with the amount of drops that you get in AG&D, it doesn't seem that necessary to have the dog. And also you can go entire runs and the dog doesn't pay out with anything, you know? It's not like, because here's the thing, right? The way that the drops work in Gungeon is that the drops have an increased chance of happening per room until it happens. You know, the first room has 1% chance of a drop. The second room has 9% chance of a drop. The third room has 26% chance of a drop. And that drop chance increases until it works out and then it resets. But the thing is, that's a secret room. The thing is, the dog, I don't think it has that kind of increasing rate. It has a chance of having a payout per room, and it could just never happen. That's what I think, anyways. You really love the crossbow, you find yourself using it constantly. I find myself using the crossbow early in the run, but then like as soon as I get to the third floor, it's like, okay, well, there's no point using the crossbow. I can't one-hit kill any enemies. Unless I have damage upgrades. If I have damage upgrades, then yeah, sure, the crossbow could still be useful. This is why I love the pilot, man. We can open chests. We get the frickin' ballot. Ooh, oh fuck. I saw his tongue. It's not that important to have the ballot now. Of course, the proximity mine is garbage and it's not even charged. I would love to use it against the wall mimic, but whatever. That's right, you frickin' die. You're not even that close to death either, Jesus. Easy reload bullets, oiled cylinder, and the thing that shoots on reload. Hip holster. Yeah, that would make it a pretty good combination. I could understand you wanting to use the crossbow when you have items that kind of synergize with the crossbow, but if you don't got any of those, what you gonna do? Mimic tooth necklace. Ring of mimicness. Does this work with wall mimics? That would be interesting. Or pedestal mimics, for that matter. I have no idea. Trigger twins? No, it's Gatling Gull, hell yeah. I half expected it to be Trigger twins because I expected the game to be like, oh, he's gonna be using the pilot, using his starting pistol, let's give him Trigger twins so he can't hit him at range. But no, we get the gull. The gull is ideal. The gull might actually be the most ideal boss to fight as the pilot early. Gotcha. Just focus on dodging. Oh, I dodged in the wrong direction. But I caught myself mid-dodge, I think. One of these days I'll get a gun that's not the starting pistol. Yeah, sure, jump at me. See if I give a hoot. Don't pollute. I like when the Gatling Gull gets stuck in his animation and he's shooting bullets out of his butt. It's like, you cheat! You freaking cheat, man. This is supposed to be a fair fight. We're honorable knights and all that, you know? You're not a knight, you're a bird. Hey. And already, we have a higher quality gun than we did on the last run in the form of Staff of Firepower. Well, it's technically higher quality. It's not super great, but it's good enough. I'd rather not lose the armor. Okay. The mine plus ballot got the mine recharging to almost a half when I used it. The problem is after that point it takes a million years to get it recharged the rest of the way, you know? I will buy a key. In fact, I think I'm gonna buy 2 keys. 54 credits is plenty to have going down to the oubliette, and I will go down to the oubliette, why not? We're the pilot, more chests is actually a good thing for us. I risked the armor for 3 ammo. Totally worth it, totally worth it. Of course. Well, I guess as good as that can be, we're probably not going to use too much of the Staff of Firepower. We'll use it on this room. We use it against the enemies that truly deserve it, like Deadeyes, Veterans, and Uzi Bulletkins. Forgot how much I generally dislike the oubliette using starting weapons, but we're using the pilot starting weapon, I should say. But it's what we got. It's another one. You know what I would love? You know what gun I have not used in a long time? Give me a Mega Hand. It's been so long since I've had the Mega Hand and just done a run with the Mega Hand, like using it as boss killing, using this room clearing, not worrying about synergies with it, just having a charge weapon that can 1 or 2 shot most enemies. It's been a while. That's for sure. Is it just you, or is the base Mega Hand better than the synergies anyways? I mean, most of the synergies with Mega Hand only affect the non-charged form of the Mega Hand, so really it's like, most of the synergies are just there so that if you accidentally fire the gun, you don't kind of be like, oh, I wasted 1 ammo, you still get some benefit out of it. But yeah, most of the synergies with Mega Hand don't seem that amazing, actually. Whoops. I actually, grab the ammo for this. I actually thought that I wouldn't get hit by walking close to that guy, but I guess I was just close enough. Whatever, there goes the armor. There goes the neighborhood. I'll waste 1 shot on you, I don't care. Just gonna watch out for Deadeyes and veterans that might be wandering about. If it's just the red shotgunners, what do I care? In fact, yes, yes! Dude, actually, that did a lot of damage. Charge the proximity mine up to about half, but it's gonna be the end of the room by the time we get the charge back fully. Oh, might as well. Mega Hand plus Aged Bell with a charge shot. Yeah, it like slows down time whenever you fire a charge shot or something like that. I heard that it was completely broken and they had to nerf that synergy in a patch at some point after release of AG&D, but I didn't have the synergy, so I have no idea how it actually works. I don't know if it's broken or not. Surprisingly, I'm not disappointed with Proximity Mine. Every once in a while, it does a lot of damage. It's not super amazing, it's not really like targetable, you just drop it and you run away and enemies run into it, like the idiots they are, but I don't know, it's kind of working. It's better room clear than my starting pistol. Yuck, 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 yuck. Close to that table to flip it. Keep running. The hell's the point of the bubble thing anyways? You mean the synergy with like Bubble Blaster, Mega Hand or something like that? I mean, I think they're just there to be synergies. They're there to just be something interesting. Some of them I don't think are supposed to be really all that useful. And also, you know, if you have those synergies, that means that you already have the guns that synergize with them anyways, so, you know, why not just use Bubble Blaster? Gotcha. Yeah, we're getting a lot of ammo drops. I wish the game would stop it with the ammo drops. Oh, you mean the thing that drinks the oh, you mean the actual gun, the Bubble Blaster dude. Bubble Blaster's not a bad gun, but it's a little awkward. Basically, you shoot and then you reload and then he spits the bullets that are near you out in a direction. So you kind of place the bullets down, you run away, enemies might run into them, and then you reload and then you push them back. It is a weird item to be sure. Hey, hey. Finally, we get a good gun. In fact, we get a gun so good, we're gonna kill the boss with it. What was that sound? It's like I heard enemies dying on the walls, but I guess there are the random debris along the walls, and the shots from the boss probably hit him and just destroyed him. What? Doesn't matter. You're not gonna flawless the Blobby Lord anyways. I like the Rattler. You're gonna die to poison while you're underground? What? I wasn't even paying attention. That bullet bounced in like perfectly. Bam. Freaking jerk. Let me get the barrel. This is like not a bad set of guns to get. Rattler, barrel, staff of firepower. We have one of everything. We have a decent C, B, and A tier gun. And we have an extra key. So I am gonna open this chest without using the lockpick because I know that this chest is gonna have a passive active in it. Well, not a good passive active, but maybe it'll be fine with the Rattler. I will... fuck it, I'll use a key on this too. Try and go and fight the old king, I suppose. You love the barrel, it does good damage, and it also stuns. That's pretty much my thinking exactly. The barrel's decent, does good damage, stuns. You see, that's what I want. I want Staff of Firepower shots whenever I pull the trigger on the Rattler. Give me that all the time, chance bullets, and I will be happy. And fish, give me fish. Bam, bam. An extra key? Why, I never. I like the synergy with Helix bullets too, because it's one fish, two fish. One fish stuns and the other one lights enemies on fire, I think, which is weird for a fish to do, but it's still fun. Okay, there you are. I wish you could knock big enemies into pits. Did his corpse go flying into the pit? Or was I just not paying attention properly? Probably just not paying attention. Also, I got tricked by the fake lantern. I thought this was gonna be a NPC room because of the purple light, but it's actually not a lantern, it was just a light. I think those purple lights are relatively new in AG&D, so they always kinda... They get me confused. And I always think to myself, hey, there's supposed to be something over here. Why is there nothing over here? I need an accuracy upgrade so that the Staff of Firepower shots actually have a freaking chance of landing. Is that a spider I see? No? I was expecting there to be a spider, but I guess not. What's my favorite music track in the game? I don't know. I'm really bad at answering questions like that because all the music kind of gets stuck in my head at times. I'll tell you what, I'll let you know when I find my favorite track. Apparently Kamer plus Mega Hand does the same synergy with like slowing down time or something. Bam! I have a feeling there was supposed to be like a spider in that room and we got the other guy instead. I've not been to the other chest. We have enough money to buy a key. Let's see what the other chest is going to be first, and then we'll decide if we're going to use a lockpick or something. If it's, you know, brown and it's going to be a gun, might just want to lockpick it. Also, do need to find the old crest drop-off at some point. Been holding on to this crest for a while. That's supposed to be a lead maiden, right? Hey. I hate those new enemies that can appear in any room. It really kind of breaks the flow sometimes. It's like, oh, I know this room. Wait a minute, no I don't. What is this enemy in here for? Crash bomber which fires a bullet at full charge. See, that's a synergy that I wouldn't even want. Because I would want to fire a mega shot, you know? I want the damage to be coming out immediately. I want to kill something in one shot that I know dies in one shot. I don't want the bullet bore to drill into their heads if I'm lucky and it selects the correct target. you know? That's not what I want. That's not what I want. This is gonna be a blue gun. I'll open it. I mean, the stun is amazing, but the Mega Hand shot would just kill him in one shot without the stun, you know? Like, bam. You can burn the Gorgon with the Molotov launcher. Not with the Molotovs, though, only the launcher. What happened to the Molotov? There it is. Oh, I didn't fire a Molotov. I see. So I guess sometimes we'll be firing Molotovs with other guns. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's good at all. Probably okay. Yeah, let's keep chance bullets. Let's keep all of these guns that give us interesting synergies with it. Oh, dude. One fish, two fish. Red fish, blue fish. Praise be. Oh, this got weird all of a sudden. Did I find the secret room already? I don't think I did. Could be in the shop. But let's make sure that we buy stuff from the shop before we piss off the shopkeeper. Buy the key. Buy the key. Oh, there it is right there. It's 3 mimics, I think, right? No, it's just 3 chests. They gave us a sawed-off, fossilized gun, and plague pistol. These are all garbage. Okay, well, I don't want fossilized gun, because I don't want chance bullets to make a stream of napalm leading from an enemy to me. You know, that's what I want to avoid right now. So let's get rid of the fossilized gun. Yes, it means we're getting rid of a beam, but whatever. We'll get rid of the sawed-off because it's garbage. And honestly, you know what? Let's get rid of the plague pistol. I do want to keep the Molotov launcher, though. That was an awful secret room, but at least we did get some money out of it, I guess. Yeah, I'll keep the proximity mine. We can possibly use it on a boss or something. Its fire rate is gonna kick in the chance bullet effect. The thing is, I don't want to fire like a plague bullet shot. Actually, you know what? Maybe applying poison randomly would be good. No, but we have the Rattler. Rattler's gonna be applying poison anyways. I don't really see the need to have the plague pistol. Sell it for money, that's what I think. I like having the Molotov launcher though, because big pools of fire on the ground, that seems pretty dope. I certainly hope that I can get the effects to pay out frequently from chance bullets, but it doesn't seem to be happening all that frequently. Maybe it only happens on the laser form from the Rattler, not on the bullet projectiles. I don't know. You know what I could do is just fire a Molotov. I don't have to wait for the Rattler to do it for me. It's probably a good thing, right? Something, something, take your life into your own hands. Come on, burn! Burn! Okay. We almost out of ammo. We're almost out of ammo with the Rattler? My god. How distraught. Maybe I should have kept some of the other guns. Well, we can use the Molotov launcher to help wound some enemies. Like this. Yeah, burn. Burn, you dumb ghost. Ooh, is this a secret room on the right? Kind of looks like it. Yep. A blanket. Brother Alburn, we will talk to him. Let's open this chest first, though. Ring of Chest, or Book of Chest Anatomy. If we can get lowercase r, then it is an AK-47. We can open all chests for free. Heavy bullets, oh, there we go. Much happier now that we have a damage upgrade. Oh. You do not get affected by fire. At some point I would like to get an ammo drop, of course, but I might have to buy one. The fight against the dragon is shaping up to be catastrophic. With chance bullets Molotov. I mean, I could always just drop the Molotov launcher before the fight and then pick it up after the fight. That way you don't have chance bullet effects that don't apply any status effects to enemies. You know, I could drop the Molotov launcher before the fighting the Old King on this floor, for instance, and that way I don't have to worry about lighting the floor on fire, not being able to actually move myself. They're all dead. That's probably what I'm gonna do is drop a couple of guns before the fight. Because, you know, with the Chancellor withstanding, the Old King does not get affected by fire at all. There's no point in having fire on the fight. Especially if you don't have any sort of fire immunity. You know, a weapon like the Demon Head, it's not going to do any extra damage with the fire because he's not going to light on fire at all. He doesn't do that. It's not his thing. It's not his thing. Also, I'm noticing that chance bullets doesn't seem to work with infinite ammo weapons. I think that's probably something I've been told and just forgot about, or didn't pay attention to, but should have. I mean, if you're gonna spawn in the fire, I mean... The doors bleed from their eyes. Has that always been the case? I don't remember the doors bleeding from their eyeballs before a room was over, but... Granted, you don't look at the doors that often. In this room 1,000 times before. 2 keys, might as well open a chest. No! We got the lies! Well, that's okay. One day I'll get that frickin' synergy. I was thinking about waiting, but it's like, oh, you know, whatever. Just open up the green chest and take it and move on. It's a great synergy if you can actually get it to work, but... And, you know, I'm not gonna drop the, Molotov launcher. It's too much... That's too much, bullshit. Oh, that was not where I wanted to dodge. But the game decided that's where I'm gonna dodge. And that's an unfortunate hit of damage to take. But I always get hit on that attack anyways. Yeah, because I was thinking, you know, when I was next to the room with Brother Alburn, I was thinking, hey, yes, Betrayer's Shield and Lies would be good, but the chance of you getting that on this floor is pretty low. But I could have still... Okay, yeah, that's wonderful. I could have still tried to go to the other chest. I just wanted to open the green chest that was next to Brother Alburn because it was there. And that turned out to be a passive. So the other chest was gonna have a gun in it. But I still thought to myself, The chance of you getting that synergy is gonna be pretty low. Just, you know, just go and do the rest of the floor. Just finish the run, you know? I sidestepped it a little bit. Whenever I get Betrayer's Shield too, I always use it improperly. Staff of Firepower looks inappropriate. What, does it have like 3 balls or something? Gotta get more ammo for this gun. Keys. We probably do want keys. I'll buy 1. I don't know how we're getting so much money on this run. Like, we have a ridiculous amount of gold. Am I getting like 50 credit drops from these boss fights or something? Because it's kind of silly. Well, let's go down to the next floor. Very delicious. Whoa. Let's try to take his... Oh! No! No! Excuse me. Get out of here, you freaking wall mimics! That's the second one I've found. Was it because last run I did a cursed run? Are they all just kind of like hanging out and being like, okay, we're gonna get him next time around. We can't get him this time around for some reason. We'll get him next time. Oh. Yeah, the bullet held doors, they're kind of like snarly gnarly. Yeah, that's wonderful 2 damage to take. I don't really know what caused the, was it my Molotov that caused that bullet bubble to get popped? Whatever, just fire Molotovs. They'll die eventually. One day we will have to avoid taking damage and actually start dodging. Oh god. Hate this room. God damn it. Kill all of the enemies except for one, and he's the one who gets me. What a jerk. What a jerk. Get out of here, ghost. I don't like you today. Ooh. Take ammo for the Rattler. Might as well. Hey, something we can use the lockpick on. Although we have enough keys, we might just want to open the chest, especially if it's going to be like a passive or an active. So maybe we'll hold off on that for a little while. We'll come back to it in a minute. If I don't forget about it. Which I won't forget about it, but... You know what? Just burn. Burn to death. Thank you. Gotcha. You gonna walk into the fire? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Who's a big stupid totem pole? You're gonna waste a key in a brown chest when you have the lockpick. The thing is, if we go down to the rat floor, we're gonna get +1 key for, or +2 keys for doing that floor anyways. 3 keys means that I have 2 that I could spend on this floor. It has a chance of giving me a key out of it. If it's gonna be a passive or an active, I might just want it anyways for the synergy potentials. You know, brown chests are not worthless. Yeah, I've got the lockpick, but at this point forward, you know, we're gonna want items. We're gonna want to open chests. You know, we don't need to save keys at this point, except for better chests. And look, we just got a key drop right there. We're at 4 keys. Yeah, it's not a waste if you get double vision, potion of lead skin, sling, shotgun. There's a number of high quality items at a brown chest that you want to get if you can get your hands on them. Hell, give me a backpack. Now, of course, this chest I'm gonna open. Stout bullets I don't love, but I'll take it anyways because of the hell of it. We need to find the shop to see how many blanks we're gonna have, because I definitely want to go to the secret room, but we need to save 2 blanks for the rat trap door, which I also need to find. I haven't actually found it yet, or maybe I did find it and I just wasn't paying attention. We must have found it and I wasn't paying attention. Damn, where were the rats? Oh, this always happens. It always happens. And also, you know, if it's a gun, we can just gun munch it. Or rainbow brown chest. Yeah, that is something that is theoretically in the game, and another thing that I have not yet seen myself. So there's gonna be rats in a room somewhere. Oh god, I hate this part. Flash ray. Not that bad. Ugh. Hopefully it's not in this room. Is it in this room? I could get armor from the boss. I mean, that's why what I would want to do is do the boss fight first. If I get armor, then I could use the armor to pop the secret room with the Molotov launcher, just light myself on fire. But I still want to go and probably use both of these blanks first. There could also be blanks in the secret room, but it's something that is never a guarantee. Oh, god damn it. They made it so that the water barrel on the first floor spawns in the same room as the fireplace after you do it once. They can't do the same thing here? There it is. I didn't even see the rats, even though I was probably in the room and I was like, let's make sure we find the rat room. Ugh. There's an armor in the shop if I need it too. So at most I could use 1 blank here. I'd rather not use any. Staff of Firepower is pretty low on ammo. Probably gonna use Molotov launcher and a giant fish. The rest of the ammo in Staff of Firepower. Hey! Flash Ray might actually not get a damage downgrade at range. Gamma Ray or any sort of a ranged weapon would actually be kind of nice. Or a beam weapon, I should say. A ranged weapon. All weapons in this game are ranged except for like 2, but even them still are technically ranged weapons. They just have a low range. That's fine. Hey, Life Orb. It's not cursed. Whoa. What? Okay, drop Helix. How does this look normally? It looks hella sweet, and it fires 3 shots on piercing, or on Helix. I have no idea. Hell yeah. I can't do it, Tim Allen, I'm sorry. That's as close as I can come. 1, 2, 3, then you open it. I got hit, doesn't matter. Well, it probably does matter a little bit, but we're good. So I did use a blank, but we can just grab the armor and use this to get to the trap door. Do we want to gun munch anything? Not really. Everything we have is... The thing is, we have nothing that's brown level. No, Flash Ray? Flash Ray's brown level? Betrayer's Shield and Magnum aren't, like, super interesting, so I'll gun munch of those. Why not? Have I seen the Doom mod where everything is Tim Allen? Yeah. The Tim Allen Doom mod is kind of interesting. And by interesting, I mean dumb. Okay, yeah, we're done. Like I do it for 2 seconds and then my voice is like, oh God, stop doing Tim Allen. Let's see if I can give you my best Tim Allen. Takes a lot longer to get through this on the minecart. Are we looping? No, okay. The fuck did you click into? Hello, isolated starship. It is the best mod for Doom. That is correct. Chance bullets plus rockets. That's right, you know, having the RPG in my back pocket means occasionally we will fire RPGs, which is nice. Right, down, left, up, left. We have a beam. I see, it's got some weird bullshit applied to it. Hold up. First of all, Ammonomicon. Life Orb. This is my first time seeing this gun, so let's take a look at it. Drains will from foes. An item to be held by a Gungeoneer can be used to weaponize stolen will against the holder's enemies. So I killed one enemy with it and I have a charge. If I switch weapons, I lose my charge. Okay. Oh, look at how many of these jerks there are. I don't know what the point of this is. It's not like doing extra damage. I have to check to see if it's actually doing reduced damage thanks to Helix. No, it just doesn't target more than one enemy at a time. I don't know what chooses it to target certain enemies as opposed to other enemies. It's weird. Yeah, I have no idea how Life Orb is supposed to work, but maybe I'll try it against bigger enemies. Maybe it just kills enemies in the same time, regardless of how much HP they have. No, it just takes forever. It does something when you reload. Oh, that's the shit. So you kill one enemy with it and then you reload and it does damage to all enemies in a room. Thank you. Thank you, Lieutenant Dog. I get it now. That's actually interesting as a room clearer. Right, down, left, up, left. No, I want, ugh. It does a piss poor job targeting the unit you want it to target, though. So I can hold a charge, walk into a room, pop it, do decent, okay, you know what? It seems like an interesting weapon. It seems like it chooses its own target, though, which is garbage. Because it seems to be targeting the wrong enemies. It's targeting jammed enemies, enemies with a lot of health like the Revolvinin. Like, if I could choose the target for it, I would choose a better target. I'm sorry to say it, game. I know better than you do, probably, you know? It's one of those situations. So Life Orb seems interesting. It doesn't really seem that amazing, but for room-to-room combat clearing, it seems pretty decent. It would be better if you could actually choose the target with it, though, because obviously you can't. Okay. Molotov, RPG. Wrong direction to dodge in, but it worked. Ah. He's just a little too fast for me. I am getting occasional little Life Orb effects come out, but it's not like they're doing a super amount of damage or anything like that. They just seem kind of garbage, really. It seems like it doesn't do that much damage. It's really all about the AoE clear. Okay, Ron Swanson. It's like, I probably know more about it than you do. Like, let's see. I mean, actually, the damage doesn't seem that bad, but we'd still probably be better off just using some of our other guns. In fact, I should probably use Flash Ray, because if I can get some piercing shots to hit the missile launcher, that's what we would want. Whenever that beam happens, it always scares the shit out of me, because I'm thinking to myself, what is that beam emanating from the enemy hitting me? But it's... Oop. Why are you hitting the... Oh my god, it's like it hits the enemy with the most HP. Oh, I bet you that's what it is. It hits the enemy with the most HP. To make it a little bit more difficult to cheese, you know? That's gotta be what it's doing. It makes a little bit of sense, because then you could just, kill the weakest enemies with the beam, and then you target the strongest enemies with it. But really, it's all about kill the strongest enemy first, and then you can deal with the weaker enemies automatically. It's an interesting gun now that I think about it in that perspective, but I do still wish that it was like targetable. Like it would follow the target that I choose. Like every other homing or beam-based weapon in the game, basically. Whatever. You could cheese it. You could cheese it by killing an enemy with the last enemy in a room with a Life Orb, and then walking into the next room and then popping it in order to do a lot of damage. That seems like maybe the ideal case scenario with it. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, got one. I'll wait for him to do a taunt, because he might as well. Unfortunately, it's not really worth going after the... Hey, Gun Knight! It's not really worth going after the timing when he does his punch. Hey, there we go. It's always annoying when this guy takes a million years to actually do an attack. Gotcha. Ring of the Resourceful Rat. Hey. We can use that to get some free items. Yeah, do the exact same attack you just did. Let's see how that works for you. Does the rat look buff AF? I mean, he does. The damage dealt is equal to the amount of damage Life Orb dealt to the last enemy killed with Life Orb. That is the worst possible way of phrasing that. So you kill an enemy, and then when you reload, it does the same damage to all enemies. Gotcha. Kick him in without talking. It takes longer to shoot him than it does to punch him, so I just punch him. We get the box. I don't want the box. Or do I? Dr. Manhattan 120, hey, thank you for the follow. Don't want the proximity mine, all things considered. Oh, we're probably gonna have enough keys. What do I care about a prox mine? I don't know why I'm checking for mimics. I'm not actually gonna take advantage of these chests at all, I don't think. I'm gonna keep going by the strategy of let's just leave the rat items behind. What do we care? What I will do is make sure we get the snake stuck in his corpse. It's not a proper run if I'm not rolling a little bit of curse. That, drop that, drop that, drop. Oop. Drop one too many. All right, because the corpse, I always forget. Let's go down to the 4th floor. I mean, we could skip the 4th floor, go straight down to the 5th floor, but with the ability to steal with the Ring of the Resourceful Rat, I do kind of want to reroll some items. You always take at least one level of curse as fast as possible. I do like taking some curse items, but I don't have like a strategy like take one curse as quickly as possible and then switch to something else. I just kind of just go with it. I go with the flow. I want to suck you up. There we go. So now we have the soul. We walk into the room, we reload it, and it does the same damage dealt to the last enemy killed to all enemies in the room. I don't know. Still doesn't seem like super amazing, but maybe we'll give it another shot here. It keeps focusing on the enemy with the highest health. It doesn't seem that useful as an opener. And as a room ender, I don't know. And thank you, Dr. Manhattan. I am just very familiar with all the patterns, so. He stopped moving. What a jerk. So I'm very familiar with it. Wait, I killed him, but I didn't get a charge? I got stuck in the cobwebs. I don't get it, cause like, I guess that he wasn't at full health. That matters. It's weird. It's weird. Damage equal to the guy you killed's HP, except it's not. That's not right. It kills damage equal to the amount of damage it dealt to the last enemy that it killed. So if you hit an enemy with a couple of shots from a poison gun and then you do it like this, it's not going to work as well as you would expect it to. Seems like it also has a charge. So like for the first 10 bullets, it doesn't actually do any damage. Hey, 50 credits. I don't know. I mean, we'll give it a shot for a while anyways. Yeah, and it holds the charge even though you might change targets. Weird item. I kind of like it because it is something that does a lot of AoE damage. Maybe because we have like heavy bullets and stout bullets or fat bullets, whatever it is, it's actually doing like an okay amount of damage on its own. Oh, might as well. Just pop the charge. No. No. It loves attacking the highest HP enemy in a room, though. It does not like attacking the weaker enemies first. And that's something that I don't really like about it. I wish that what would happen is that it would attack whatever's closest to your mouse, and then that's it. So you could choose, you know, like, hey, I want to kill some weaker enemies right now. It is kind of like a Abyssal Tentacle too, in that you just kind of look away and it'll still kill him. Use a Clob, I'll use a Clob. Right, stand still. Well, I'm kind of using a Clob. I'm using a Clob plus some other stuff. Here's some fire. What'd you give me? Gun Soul, oh god. Plunger, oh god. Well, at least it's not fossilized gun. If we get it with chance bullets, I'm not gonna be so sad about poisoning some enemies. Make some science. Enter a room and wait until the enemy spawn, then move close to a weak enemy and see if the orb ignores that enemy and auto-aims the strongest. It auto-aims the strongest enemy, it seems like. That doesn't seem to be in question, because I walk into a room and it's like, hey, Bulletkin! No, we're gonna go after frickin' Darkest Dungeon Wizard. It actually didn't even do any damage. It didn't even do damage to the Bulletkin when I did the reload. What? Maybe it only does damage to, like, one enemy in a room, and then it, like, extra damage that didn't get used. No, because it does damage to all the enemies in a room. I don't know how this frickin' Life Orb works, but it's kind of garbage. You just really don't like the gun, says Lieutenant Dog. I mean, I'm starting to run under the assumption as well that it's just probably not a very good gun. But maybe there is some way to make it work if you do it in like a particular way. I don't know, I just don't really care. Like, I'll just use other guns, please. So I want to see if maybe by chance I can kill all of the enemies at the same time, but it's going to be tough to do. Might be able to do it with Raiden Coil. In fact, oh, almost. Almost had them all killed at the same moment. How much damage does Life Orb do? I gotta wonder if Helix Bullets is reducing its effectiveness. Oh yeah, if the wiki says that it targets the enemy closest to you, then the wiki is wrong. Because it does not target the enemy closest to you. It targets whatever enemy seems to have the most HP. Or would be considered the strongest enemy, you know? Also, good freaking lord. My bullets are so big! The bullets are enormous! Read that I play Rocket League as well. I love playing Rocket League. I haven't played it in a while though. But usually when I play Rocket League, I actually play the Snow Day game, the hockey game. And I don't know why, I grew to like it more than the standard game, with the soccer ball. I enjoy it. Yeah, Mud knows what's up. Go back to the item room. You magnificent son of a bitch, you're right. I left it, and it got changed by the rat. Which means that on the next floor, we can change the bullet that can kill the past into an alternate S tier item. The thing is, Joe OSU, it seems like the damage dealt by Life Orb does get applied to all the enemies in a room, and it seems like Helix Bullets does not reduce the amount of damage that it applies to all enemies in a room, but I'm wondering if Helix Bullets is making it just kill things more slowly, you know? Maybe if I got rid of Helix Bullets, it would kill an enemy in like 2 seconds. But that seems like it might be a little bit too strong, you know? Okay, I love that. Nice dodge. I love that Raven Coil effect. So next ammo drop we get, you know, we can test it out a little bit. I forgot that your hitbox is so large. You'd think I would have realized that walking like right up towards him, but I forgot his hitbox is so large. Hey, Slidey. God, it has been a long time since I played soccer hockey, or a soccer ball in Rocket League. Because normally it's just snow day. I mean, we want to do this, and then Raid and Coil. Raid and Coil is another gun that I think Helix Bullets makes it better, but I can't be so sure about that. Raid and Coil is basically a better Life Orb. I mean, kind of, you're not wrong. The thing is, the Life Orb damage will apply to all enemies in a room, not just on the screen, I believe. And I also think that Raid and Coil only affects enemies on screen, and even though Life Orb only targets enemies that are on the screen, it still does the AoE damage to all the enemies on the room. And Life Orb will still target your enemy even though you move off the screen. I don't know. I kind of want to get another ammo drop and then keep playing around with it a little bit, but, oh. We found the shop already. I definitely need to swap out the, Hey! I definitely need to swap out the, bullet that can kill the past. Let's do that right now. Here's the bullet! Yeah, the thing is, with... Oh, this is a little too late, but you know what? We'll recycle it on the next floor. Can I recycle it now? Hey, rat, come take this. Maybe I have a bonus rat charge built up? I do. Hey, replace this. Oh my god. I don't want this either, and the rat won't even touch it. Ah, fuck, just drop it. I guess we'll take homing bullets. I guess we'll take the synergy with Gun Soul with the Crestfaller. The thing is, so each shot with Helix Bullets does 60% damage, so that you get a total of 120% damage if both beams hit. Here's the problem though. Certain weapons can only hit once. The Abyssal Tentacle, for instance, can only hit one enemy once, so the extra beams are actually wasted. So with Abyssal Tentacle, Helix Bullets is actually a damage downgrade. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm like 80% positive that that is the case. So I always think to myself, am I gonna get a damage upgrade with Helix Bullets? Will it be a damage downgrade with a beam weapon? You know, with certain beam weapons, it's a little bit obvious what's gonna happen. You know, like if I have a Gamma Ray, well, it fires 2 beams and both beams will hit. It'll do more damage. But like with Life Orb, maybe because it has this weird homing effect applied to it, maybe it's gonna be a damage downgrade. Maybe frickin' Maybe Raiden Coil is a damage downgrade, and it has a weird homing effect applied to it. I don't freaking know. So we're gonna try some stuff. We're gonna try to use Helix Bullets and drop Helix Bullets and see what we can get out of Life Orb. Yeah, so the Ring of the Resourceful Rat makes it so that the rat replaces an item if you leave it. So I dropped the bullet that can kill the past, the rat replaced it with an S tier item. I didn't like it, so I dropped that item and let the rat replace the 7-leaf clover, and then that turned into Super Hot Watch, but the rat doesn't take Super Hot Watch, so I can't do anything with it. So it's unfortunate, but there it is. So what are we gonna do against this guy? As much damage as quickly as possible, which probably means Staff of Firepower. Yeah. The thing is, I think Staff of Firepower doesn't get the damage downgrade at range with Stout Bullets, so it definitely feels like the best gun to use. So let's see, if we drop Helix Bullets and teleport away, will the rat steal it? No, thank you. So now if we take out Life Orb, we fire one beam. Let's see how long it takes to kill an enemy. You. Oh, thanks, Life Orb. Yeah, you're the best. Okay. Takes about a second and a half. Oh, he hit me. Okay, takes about that long. So let's go pick up Helix Bullets, and then we'll see how much damage it's doing at that point. Why doesn't Rat take Super Hot Watch? 'Cause it's hot to the touch, baby! I don't know. Nice. It seems like it works with Helix Bullets, like it's actually doing the correct amount of damage, but I could be wrong about that. Bam! See, that's like a good combination. If you can kill all the weak enemies with another gun, use this Life Orb to kill a big enemy, walk into a room, pop it, you'll kill all the enemies. So maybe that's the strat. You walk into a room, you kill the weak enemies, you leave the big one, you Life Orb him, you walk into the next room, you kill him instantly, basically. Yeah. Try it. I'm missing an ammo drop. I'm gonna leave it for the end of the floor. Hey, Rapid Fire, welcome back. Ah. Now, of course, I need ammo, but we'll grab some ammo like after the next Life Orb. You know what? I know that there's a Revolve in it that spawns in this room, so this is gonna be the test. A Revolve in it can spawn in this room. Let's be more precise. Thanks. We're empty. Never mind, we're gonna need more ammo. Okay, let's go get more ammo. I mean, with 50 ammo in the Life Orb, not killing a Revolve in it kind of does suck a little bit, but I guess that's kind of the price of the gun, you know? Fuck you, dude. Okay, so we Life Orb the big guy, the one who's jammed. We get the charge, we go to the next room, we walk in, we pop Life Orb, we kill everything. It's... One day this'll work, I swear to you. Should use the Thompson machine gun. It doesn't got like a synergy with it, does it? Totally does. Yeah, see? Future gangster. Interesting. Yeah, that's totally a worthwhile thing for us to try out. Table tech blank. We can get the lodestone amulet. Oh, look at this. We got a box. Excuse me, sir. How you doing? Hello, Mr. Moving Box. And we're done. Sweet. Yeah, we'll use Thompson here. Why not? It sounds horrendous because of chance bullets, I think. It also makes it really hard to see. It's actually not doing that bad. It's killing things pretty quickly, actually. Yeah, I saw that coming. I hate the serpent. I'm a future gangsta. Hey, Mud. Thank you for the bit. You watched your ad, or you have your ad limit today, even though you didn't watch any ads. Well, that's disappointing. Hey, Woofonot. How's it going? How you doing? Oh. I'm not really paying attention to the attacks as much as I should. I really do, because I need to practice the frickin' dragon fight here. Oh, good lord. That's still old school hegemony. So we'll use this. Nice. Okay, how to dodge this? Dodge up, dodge down, dodge up, into bullets. Yeah, that works. I always stay outside the range of those gray circles, but I think I'd need to get inside of them when I'm making my dodges, because, you know, if I do that, I can probably avoid some of these shots I'm getting hit by. That was dumb. Do I have like a dodge upgrade or a speed upgrade or something? It definitely feels like things are moving fast, but I can't tell what or why that is. Do we have a beam? Not in the way you think. Please, please. Let's just stay in the middle and not worry so much about what the dragon's doing. Is there a safe space you can stand during that attack? I always thought you just had to dodge through it. Okay. Well, I'm doing fine, Wufo. Thank you for asking. Yeah, a lot of people suddenly showed up in the stream, but I don't know if they were here and it was just miscounting, or if all of a sudden someone went offline and everyone's like, "Hey, I want to keep watching Gungeon," even though this other streamer went offline. Any space is safe if you have the health to tank it. Well, you're not wrong. Guess we're done with the floor. We purchased everything we wanted from that guy. We have table tech blanks plus 2 amulets, which is nice. I'll keep trying to use the Life Orb on the next floor, although it is kind of awkward. We'll use that and probably the Rattler. 80% of my views is from Chris hosting. Chris isn't streaming. Or is it a different Chris? Because I know Chris, my friend. Is there another Chris? Oh, you mean, I get it. It's a joke. You literally just mean Chris. How come you got turned into a chicken? Trade the watch on bullet hell? You can't trade the watch because the rat doesn't take it. What we can do, though, is drop another item we don't necessarily love. So let's take a look at that. What can we drop? Let's drop Gun Soul. Hey, rat boy. It's probably better, right? Do we have the sling? No. So it's probably not going to be super amazing for us. Okay. So I want to try to make this work, but unfortunately with DD20 boy here, he might kill himself before I can kill him. We got him. Bam! Okay. You know, I can dig it. Bam! Surprisingly, that didn't kill the enemy that I just killed with Life Orb, but it must have gotten him pretty close. Oh, God. You know, that actually raises a good point. We should probably just use Raiden Coil. There we go. Oh! Thanks, Molotov Launcher. You're the best. You're the best. Around! I will say, Life Orb is just fucking garbage at targeting. Like, I can't even kill the Gun Reaper, and yet it's still trying to target it, you know? The lead cubes that are literally invincible. Oh, I'm gonna try to kill the lead cube. I wonder how much ammo that'll take. Like, just choose a different enemy. Raiden Coil OP, frickin' Life Orb though. If you try to kill like one particular enemy, it's gonna suck. What were we using? Right, Rattler. Maybe we should use the, yeah, see? Is it freezing enemies too? I don't think so. All right, come here, Life Orb. You get the kill. Walk into the next room, pop it. Killed a couple of enemies, but not enough of them. The armor popping probably reduces HP a little bit. Suck as in his life. What else am I gonna suck? Kill this guy. Bam! You know, I can get behind Life Orb. It's finicky as fuck to use though. Like, you actually have to pay very close attention to what enemies are killing. And it targets extremely poorly. It'll target invincible enemies, which doesn't seem that useful, but it actually seems like a pretty interesting weapon. I don't think I'm gonna be that sad to see it in a run. Well, this is gonna be worthless. So here's what I'm thinking, right? First of all, don't get hit. But also, we Life Orb this guy, we suck him up, we suck up his soul. I'll swallow your soul, I'll swallow your soul! We don't pick that up, because we want to hold the charge. Walk into the next room, bam! Must have been a chrome cube that I killed. Why would it focus on the chrome cube? He has less health than the standard meat cubes. Maybe my theory about how it targets is wrong. Oh, thanks for not reloading the Staff of Firepower, even though I picked up ammo for it, game. Okay, you know what? Suck. You know what I wonder? I wonder if maybe the game has some internal logic of order on enemies, and that's what it's using to determine which enemy to target. Like maybe an enemy who spawns in before another enemy has priority as far as the Life Orb is concerned, because it doesn't really seem to be always targeting the strongest HP enemy, but maybe it is, and I'm just not paying attention to it. Chaotic targeting, yeah, pretty much. Oh, something else we haven't done yet is use all the ammo in this. I want to see if we get a cool chest out of this. Also doing a lot of damage. Get out of here. Get out of here. Probably gonna kill the second phase before this thing runs out of ammo. Which would suck if it dropped the chest, so let's actually just keep firing it a little bit. I'm over here now. I hope I didn't glitch out the game. You know what? Scratch that. I hope I glitched out the game. No. It's fun to glitch out the game sometimes. Oh. Excuse me. Pick up the gun. You really didn't want me picking up this gun for a second there. Yo, I wonder, could you use the Life Orb to kill like the second phase of the Lich and then pop its reload on the third phase to do over 1,000 points of damage? That'd be cool. That would be interesting. I'd totally dig that. Hold on. Life Orbs suck! It actually does seem to be doing a lot of damage. Like, as expected, it has a bit of a charge time, but then once that charge time finishes, it is actually able to start doing damage, you know? Life Orb is interesting. I like it. It's very finicky to use, and I didn't realize that it had some reload mechanic because it doesn't say that in the Ammonomicon entry. It doesn't say reload to explode or something like that, or reload to release or unleash. No, it's just that, hey, you hold it and you gun. You gun with it. It's like, well, it doesn't seem that good if it auto-targets a random enemy, but the fact that you reload it and then it does the same damage to all the enemies in a room means that you can kind of charge it up on one room, take it into another room, and then open with it. It's kind of nice. But yeah, very finicky to use. I wish that it did target whatever enemy you were targeting. You know, whatever enemy's closest to the cursor. That way it would actually be a little bit more viable, but there we go, Life Orb, done! There's a few items left that we have yet to pick up. High Dragonfire, Rubinstein's Monster, well, if this person is correct, some weird Tetris gun that could appear in Blessed Mode, and also I think the Trigun, although that might just be a joke, but seen a picture of a weapon called the Trigun in Blessed Mode that we have not had that yet either, but I may or may not play that many Blessed Modes, so that might be something that's going to take a long time to happen. I think also Gun Mimic is something that I haven't had on this save file. I think I have had it with my friend Chris, but we were doing co-op runs when that happened, and I think we were playing on his save file as well. But in any case, Rubenstein's monster has a lie, it doesn't exist, except that for some reason it has an entry in the Ammonomicon, so we know it exists. Tetris gun is an unused gun, so you probably have to like cheat to get that in, I suppose. Someone has followed. Thank you for the follow. So for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.